Get a 125% sportsbook bonus on initial deposit. Use the link in the description of this video to get this special offer. Hello Cowboys fans. If you don't want to miss any first-hand news from America's team, subscribe to the channel now, as we are always attentive to the latest news from the Dallas Cowboys, and here you will always be in the know with. In terms of addressing needs on offense, the Dallas Cowboys have a lot of work to do as the team approaches free agency and the 2023 NFL Draft. While the situations at running back and wide receiver are likely the most pressing problems, Dallas may also need to find a new quarterback. Cooper Rush could be on his way out after an impressive stint as a backup in 2022, and the Cowboys would need a replacement. Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox explored this idea in a recent article, and his primary solution would be signing Cleveland Browns quarterback Jacoby Brissett in free agency. While there's certainly value in drafting and developing a long-term backup, Dallas cannot count on a rookie coming in and performing as Purdy did this past season. It would behoove the Cowboys to pick up a proven veteran spot starter as insurance for their 2023 title chase, Knox wrote. Cleveland Browns quarterback Jacoby Brissett, who posted an 88.9 rating in 2022, would be an ideal backup to Prescott. Brissett started 11 games in 2022, putting together a respectable record as he attempted to make the most of a somewhat lackluster Browns offense. In terms of potential options to back up Dak Prescott, Brissett is as proven as any. Browns turn to Brissett. While his win-loss record isn't impressive, there is something to be said for the career Brissett has carved out in the NFL. After being drafted in the third round of the 2016 NFL Draft by the New England Patriots, Brissett got a major opportunity with the Indianapolis Colts in 2017. Brissett started 15 games that 2017 season according to Pro Football Reference, throwing for 3,098 passing yards and 13 touchdowns with just 7 interceptions. Brissett was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL that year, going down 52 times. Those two stats represent what the former North Carolina State QB offers: smart play and toughness. As a whole, Brissett has thrown for over 10,000 yards at this point, with 48 touchdowns to 23 interceptions. The only issue for a deal between Brissett and the Cowboys would be money, which is a pretty big problem. Cowboys need cash ahead of free agency. As Heavy's J.R. DeGroot has covered, Dallas is looking toward an extension with Prescott, and they have several other moves to clear up cap space. But the reality is that the Cowboys may not be able to budget for a premium backup even with restructured contracts and cuts. Spotrac's market value projection for Brissett is currently $5.4 million. Committing that big of a chunk of salary to a backup, regardless of cap space situation, is difficult to rationalize in the Cowboys' current situation, which is currently $7.5 million over the limit. The presence and play of Rush this past season make the idea of pursuing Brissett even more of a non-starter. Rush could ask for double his salary to stick around, and that would be around $2 million a year, and for a player that came in and won 4 straight games for Dallas in 2022. If Rush wants out, Brissett is the luxury option and should be considered. But paying over $5 million for a backup is something the Cowboys can't seemingly afford. Hey Cowboys fan, in your opinion, Brissett would be a good signing for the Cowboys or not? What's your opinion? Put it in the comments because it's very important for the Dallas Cowboys. Stay tuned because at any time I update you on the latest Cowboys news.